Hey everyone, the following is a Patreon exclusive video that I have decided to share with the public. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the all notifications bell after subscribing. Hello everyone, so this is a follow-up on the previous reading on the Prime Minister of India, Modi, and so I was asked about him and the World Economic Forum, because I guess I didn't touch on that, which I knew there was something I was missing, but I guess that's what it was. So I decided to do another quick read on that, and I wrote it out, so I will just go ahead and read it and maybe comment along the way. You can also just read the text. I'll just post it below the video if you want. But here we go. So the vision I was seeing was him playing a video game on TV, symbolic of course, while the World Economic Forum was, they're kind of like these men dressed in like black, very formal, and they're kind of coming to the side of him with requests of permission to influence his country, and he was kind of just like swiping them away with his hand, just like he was annoyed, as if they were a fly that was annoying him. He is, however, letting them do what they want to some degree, as if, sorry, there we go. Okay, sorry. It is as if they are annoying him and he is just trying to get them out of his hair, so he compromises just to get focused back on the video game that he's playing. So what is the video game? The video game is the game representing the economy and the building up of the country of India so that the country can become stronger. He doesn't feel that trying to fight the World Economic Forum is worthwhile right now. Of course, this is just how he feels, because he is more so focused on this game in front of him. He appears obsessed, and some may consider him to have tunnel vision in this regard. So that's more kind of like an opinion, you could say. I mean, I'm not really trying to judge. I try to remain neutral, as neutral as possible in these readings. So I'll just leave it as is. I don't see him working directly with the World Economic Forum, but it seems he lacks confidence within his country to stand up against them. It seems that is part of the reason why he is obsessed with building up the economy and the political power of the country. It's like he seems to feel that he needs to play their game a little bit in order to work himself into a stronger position. He feels that they will destroy him and the country if he disobeys. I get that there is some truth to this, but that it isn't as extreme as Modi may believe. It does seem, though, that they would impose a block to the country's growth and development, and obviously that's the opposite direction that Modi is wanting to go. This seems worthwhile to go along with in his eyes. I don't see the World Economic being very interested in India beyond minor influences. It's as if they can get something out of India, like getting lots of people to buy into what they are selling and help them financially, possibly culturally, politically, etc. However, I don't see them wanting to impose control over India in the way that they do with other countries like most of Europe and the US. It does seem that Modi's cooperation doesn't lead to a massive takeover, which is, I would say that's good in my opinion. But I do see some areas being taken over. This is more so the busy city and industrial areas, This seems to be very specific to certain areas and as if it was separated from the rest of India, as in little pockets that are not the majority. So overall, it's not like India is being taken over, but there is some influence. It also seems to benefit the country in some ways by bringing in technology and more money to the country itself. On some level, it is similar to an employee benefiting from putting on a company outfit in order to get the job. I do see some benefit to this economically, and it seems India is able to preserve its culture better than other countries. I have spoken of this before in a past video about the future of India. It looks alive culturally, where most of the rest of the world turns more bland and cold in this technological unification of the planet. In other words, places just kind of lose their culture and just become almost like unemotional in expression is how I've seen it before, and almost like robotic, sort of, I guess you could say. That may be an exaggeration, so don't worry too much about it, but it's that people become just more like a cog in the system is kind of the negative way of saying it, but I guess that gets the point across. Again, this is not entirely good or bad. There are benefits and issues with it. The authoritative control of the corporate elite is a problem, but I don't see it working out for them in the long run. Give it 10 years and I see their plans starting to crumble and be replaced with the will of the people, not the leaders. It does seem to be a positive direction as a whole. In the end. Down the road, I should say. India will avoid most of the chaos and join in later than many other countries into the new technological culture stemming from the people rather than from the authoritarians. Despite this, there's some compromise going on as a way for India to get there in Modi's eyes. He is sacrificing some of the freedom of the culture to stay relevant in the geopolitical world. This seems to be in areas of following specific protocols that are set by Western interests. For now, he seems a little irritated with the World Economic Forum demands, but the country seems to rise above them within 10 years. He is just giving them a little bit of what they want to pacify them in his eyes, to keep them off his back so he can continue being focused on the game of building up the economy and the political strength of the country as a whole. So, I hope that answered all the questions and put things more into light. Thank you for watching and have a great day. If you would like to see my other 2 videos about Modi, the Prime Minister of India, you can find both of those on my Patreon page for only $5 a month. And what will be discussed is, one is a general reading of him and where he's going, kind of who he is, where his intentions are, what he kind of represents. And the other one was a follow-up question about George Soros and people associated with him who have been talking badly about him. It was a follow-up question to the follow-up video that I just played, and then I made another video after that. And so if you would like to see that video, you can join my Patreon page. I will post the links below this video, and also links to my website for private readings. Thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and have a great day.